Good Saturday evening. I am certified meteorologist Nick Kelly checking in on this February 10th of 2017, and this was not the best day to be out on the roads whatsoever. We've had freezing drizzle to start the day out. We've been stuck with that for most of the day, and it's going to continue as we go through the overnight. And at times it'll try to at least transition over to a bit of a mix of sleet and snow along the way. But the main takeaway for tonight that I want to get right out of the way, first and foremost, if you have to be out on the roads tonight, take it slow, take it easy, and you should be fine. And if you don't have to be on the roads, it's best to stay off of those until we try to improve our weather setup as we go into Sunday and certainly by Monday. With that said, let's go over the forecast here. Everybody has winter weather advisories out until 9 o'clock at the very latest, going into your Sunday morning. Again, this mainly because of the freezing drizzle that's been quite persistent for quite some time, ever since sunrise, really. I had to actually crank the radar up on the Skywatch Storm Tracker, at least pick up anything around the area. You can see what looks like snow on the Missouri side. Yeah, that might be picking up snow way up in the clouds, but it's really coming down as freezing drizzle. We've got a little bit of warm air aloft, and then it refreezes on contact with temperatures here just mainly in the upper teens to lower 20s. Again, it may not look impressive on the Skywatch Storm Tracker, but underneath all these clouds, we just had freezing drizzle for most of the day, and it has made a mess of things on the roads. For most of our area on the Missouri side, have a look at that. I-49, I-44, make that US 160, US 60, even Missouri Highway 66, 249, pick a road. It is slick out there. At least the main roads have been treated to the best of their abilities, courtesy for MoDOT and KDOT doing what they can. But with temperatures staying cold going into the night, even on the Kansas side, it's going to be a rough go with things, with quite a bit of roads covered with ice or spots of black ice. From Galena, Riverton, Baxter Springs, all across parts of southeastern Kansas. So again, this is a night where if you have to be out on the roads, you got to just take it easy. If you do, and you are mindful of those around you, you should be fine. It may look quiet on Downstream Casino, and the parking lots may look wet, but it is certainly a bit of a slick go around most of the area because of our setup. It's 21. Last check at the Joplin Regional Airport at about 9:35. With the dew point identical, no wonder it's 100%, and no wonder we've been seeing freezing drizzle for most of the day. Everybody around the Joplin Metro is mainly around 21 degrees, 23 in Pittsburgh, 26 in Commerce, and 25 in Seneca. Elsewhere around the region, not much of a difference, really. Maybe a few upper teens in Yates Center and Iola, 23 in Veneta, 26 in Anderson, 24 in Stockton. So, nonetheless, whether you see freezing drizzle or not, we're going to stick with the clouds tonight, and it will be cold. At the very least, we're not alone. We are seeing freezing drizzle pick back up around Wichita, and plenty of other winter weather advisories causing issues across most of the state of Missouri, around Springfield, Kansas City, Columbia, and even working over to St. Louis. All because now of this upper level wave that is working across the northern parts of Kansas. That's what's giving us enough lift to give us one last little go of freezing drizzle, and then eventually maybe a little sleet and a little snow as we work closer to sunrise. At the very least, this upper low will continue to lift north and east as we go through the night and into the day tomorrow. That will eventually get all of this out of here, and we'll start improving our setup, our weather setup, as we go into the day tomorrow. The future track is right on with the clouds, and there will be some freezing drizzle around still. And as it tries to taper off from west to east, some colder air aloft may try to switch some of that over to a little sleet and a little snow, but it's still going to be a rough go if you have to be out on the roads tonight. Otherwise, plan on lows starting in the upper teens to around 20 for your Sunday morning. And as we go throughout the day, we won't get quite as mostly sunny as what the future track is showing, but we will see peaks of sun throughout the day, and that will help temperatures rebound. So we'll start at 19 in the morning, 27 by noon, and then I expect afternoon highs to top out right around 31 degrees. Still a bit below freezing, but any peaks of the sun we get, and definitely with a bit of a warmer day tomorrow, we will certainly at least try to do a number on ice that will still plan on being on the roads going into tomorrow. Even though we start cold on Monday, it's looking a lot better for Monday afternoon. It will be mostly sunny on Monday. We'll have afternoon highs topping out around 44, just in time for our next system by the middle of the week. If we see any more additional freezing rain amounts, it won't be very much, maybe an additional 100th to maybe another 10th of an inch of ice, but still, that could still cause some issues on the roads, and thankfully none of this has led to any infrastructure problems, so I'm not expecting any power outages of the sort with this freezing drizzle overnight. And if by some reason we see any little bit of snow accumulate before all this moves out, it's just a dusting really, maybe a quarter of an inch tops, so not too impressed with our snow chances as we get the system out of here through the day on Sunday. Again, 44 Monday, mostly sunny. That's looking a lot better. 56 on Tuesday. Then ahead of our next system, look at highs in the lower, if not middle 60s. Valentine's Day and Thursday. That'll certainly be warm enough for rain chances, but we'll have to watch and see how the moisture wants to set up around here for Friday and the temperature set up as well, because that could be a rain-snow mix going into Friday and maybe Saturday morning. But at the very least, once we get past tomorrow, we'll keep temperatures pretty much above the freezing mark, so that any ice that we saw this weekend should be a thing of the past starting Monday. Have a good night. Have a great Sunday. And again, let's be careful on the roads if you have to be out and about tonight.